debuted this last night. What you're seeing is only the second time in history an electric-powered midget on the track here. So when you see it drive by, you're going to notice how quiet it is. This car debuted last night. This car hit the track last fall with the USAC Midwest Ford Focus Series. Casey Shuman drove this car last night. As you can see, looks just like a midget, but 100% electrical powered midget. The first one of its kind as it takes to the track here at Bubba Raceway Park. Casey Shuman once again behind the wheel. Had a chance to talk to him a little bit earlier today after he had a chance to drive that car, and he was pleasantly surprised on the power that it had. Company out of Columbus, Ohio is working on the particulars. That car, as it sits, debuted at the IMIS trade show in Indianapolis in December. The first time it was displayed and hitting the track for the first time this weekend at Bubba Raceway Park. The first of its kind electric-powered midget. Don't know what direction it's going to go. You might see that thing run in the Midwest some this summer with the Focus Series. Honestly, a clean plate. We're just doing some R&D with it. We'll keep everybody informed. Stay tuned to USACRacing.com to stay up to speed on all the happenings of that electric-powered midget. Thank you to Casey Shuman. If you want to stop down in the pits, here with Casey Shuman, who was, I guess, kind of a guinea pig, one of the few people to volunteer. As not many people might know, USAC unveiled a electric-powered midget at the IMIS trade show in December, and the company out of Columbus, Ohio brought that car down here to Bubba Raceway Park with the USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Cars to put it on the track for its first on-track test. And Casey Shuman here with me was the driver brave enough to go out there and test it out. Tell us about your experience taking the car around Bubba Raceway Park.
It was actually pretty cool. I mean, it was a lot better than I ever expected. You know, I didn't expect much out of it. I figured it would kind of be almost a little bit of a joke, and it really wasn't at all. I mean, the first night we ran it, they had it tuned down a little bit on power just to kind of try and equal a Ford Focus car, and it was pretty easy to run around here wide open. But last night they bumped it up a little more, and it got to where you actually, you know, had to pedal it a little bit, and you know, the throttle response and everything's really similar to a normal midget. It's pretty cool how similar it is. You know, for their first night, you know, that's pretty good.
For the first time on the track, it did look good. As you mentioned, had a Ford Focus similar horsepower that they tried to do the first night. That car ran last fall with the Midwest Ford Focus Series. They popped the engine out, put that electric-powered engine in with the batteries for the IMIS trade show, and the first time here debuting it this weekend. One of the other things that you talked about last night with me was actually being able to hear the tire squeal and something you can't hear with a big loud gas-powered or ethanol or methanol-powered engine in the car.
Yeah, that's something that's really weird. I mean, it kind of sounds like an RC car going around a racetrack, and you get to hear all the rocks and stuff banging off the floor, and you know, the tires, you know, squealing across the slick racetrack, and it's definitely a different experience. And I think racing would be something to really get used to, because I mean, you know, with the sprint cars, you definitely can hear someone when they're a car or two back or next to you, and that thing, you could definitely sneak up on somebody pretty quick. So that part would be different to get used to. But I mean, as far as if they had 5 or 6 of them here, I'm pretty sure we could go out and put on a good race tonight. So.
Well, we appreciate you doing that. Stay tuned for more updates on that electric-powered midget. And Casey, we appreciate you taking that thing out for some hot laps.
No problem. It was a good time.